Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday morning, each and every one of you. It is a pleasure to have you with me on today. Happy Saturday morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. I am Monica Lloyd. I am so glad to be in your listening ear and in your viewing. It is a pleasure. And it is definitely an honor to be here with you all. So I'm just going to keep saying good morning. Do me a big favor. Go share me with your friends. Share me with your enemies. Share me with anybody you think that would like Bravo on today. And Bravo stands for Better Results with a Victorious Outlook. I am your host on today. My name is Monica Lloyd. And guess what? I want to change your world by changing your view. So do me a favor, go invite somebody to join us on today, just for some brief time, so we can have some fun, so we can talk, and I can share some things with you all. And I won't do it in a long, expanded time, because I know Saturday is shopping time, it's grocery time, it's family time, because I myself work Monday through Friday, and you best believe I look forward to my weekends. But I want to spend at least a little of my time with you on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. You can find me at both locations under the name Dr. Monica Lloyd. You're now currently viewing me from StreamYard. Now listen, if you're viewing me on Facebook, you got to give StreamYard permission to use your name so I can see what you're saying, if you say anything. But I'm glad to be with you. We're going to have a good conversation. We're going to talk a little bit. I just want to share some thoughts with you, and then I'm going to be out your way. So once again, thank you for joining me on Bravo Living, and let us talk about how is life going? That's what I want to talk about today. How is life going for you while you have entered into 2023? We in the 21st day of January, and life is still moving on. Time is still ticking. But I want to know, just in the midst of this third week or so, how is life going for you? Let's talk about it. Welcome back. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Bravo Living. Let me give kudos you all to my husband. He is absolutely fabulous. I love this man. He always encourages my heart in all aspects of life. He is the wind beneath my wings. His name is George Lloyd. He is the wind beneath my wings. We have been married for 37, 38, what all? I just don't remember. Our anniversary is coming up in June. So it's either 37 or 38 years. One of the two. But anyway, I love that man. He's my greatest encourager. He's my greatest cheerleader. And you wouldn't have Monica without George. There would not be a mature, sober Monica without George, right? So I'm very grateful for my husband on today. So let me get started with this. I said, how is life going? How is life going? Some of you will get to view this later, but how is life going with you? And when you view it, I want you to type in there for me so I can go back, view it, and comment to you. How about life? Because life is very important. We got to learn to live life to its fullest. To its fullest. We got to learn to live life to its fullest. It makes no sense to continue to live life in a humdrum state. Let me cut this music off. It makes no sense to keep living life in a humdrum state. We need to enjoy the life that we live. It's getting short, okay? Every time a day passes, that's another year either added to you, but also your body is saying, I'm not going to be here too much longer. Another year is added to you, but your body is saying, look, I don't think we're going to be here too much longer, because arthritis is setting in. The activity of your limbs ain't as flexible as they used to be. Your steps ain't as strifeful as they used to be. Your energy is decreasing along the way. See, you know what? When we was growing up, didn't nobody tell us getting older required you to take care of yourself when you was younger. Hi, Anita. Getting older, they didn't teach us about getting older, because when we in our youth, we keep saying and keep wanting to do whatever we want to do. As a matter of fact, the kids say this today, let me do me. And so back in our generation of time, because I'm a baby boomer, back in my generation of time, we were in our own way was like, let me do me. The kids found a phrase for it, let me do me. And they doing them to the point that they forget they're going to get older. And if you get older and don't take care of yourself when you're younger, you're going to reap some stuff. You're going to get some consequences of some stuff. And it's going to make life a little challenging for you as you progress and get older up in age. So babies, take care of yourself now while you're yet young. Enjoy your youth, but take care of yourself, because you're going to get to them 50s and them 60s and them 70s. Some people probably holler, and them 40s and them 30s and them 30s. But I'm here to tell you, as you continue to live and breathe, you're going to keep living, but God wants us to live life to the fullest. And so on today, I said, how is life going? And somebody said, Anita said, life is going well. Now that's good. I love that. Life is going well. Some of you are saying life right now, Monica, is pretty difficult. Monica, life right now is not so good. Or Monica, life is fabulous. Matter of fact, I'm living the Bravo lifestyle, right? Some of you may be saying it's just absolutely awesome. I never thought I would be where I am now compared to the life I lived before. But look at me now. Look at the grace of God on my life. Look at the mercy of God on my life. So life has its different stages with each and every one of us. And I just wanted to know, as we move into this new year in 2023 on January the 21st, how is life going for you? And so, Anita, I love that. Life is going well. That is good. Life is going well for me too. Since I'm the one asking the question, let me answer it. Life is going well for me too. I am actually enjoying this part of my life. Good morning, Elder Knight. I am enjoying this part of my life more now than I did ever before. I am. I think I've settled down in some things. I find myself not worrying about so many things. I'm finding out that I like me. Right? Because some of us don't like who we are, but I like me. I like who I am. I'm liking life. I'm liking breathing. I'm liking getting up in the morning, thanking God for a brand new day, just moving on with my life. I like where COVID has allowed us to even transition through and to, because sometimes there comes a shaking in the midst of the earth that will get people off of their humdrum self, or get people off the comfortability state of their life, or get people to wake up, realizing there's more to life than what you're doing and waking up and not just working and sleeping. No, there's more to life than that, than working and sleeping. I work Monday through Friday, like I told you all. And when the weekend comes, Lord knows I love hump day and Friday. Wednesday and Friday, because those 2 days indicate to me this week is about to end and I'm about to enjoy my weekend, right? And Saturday and Sunday. But then when they get here, they go so fast, but that's because I'm enjoying life. It goes so fast. And so being here in the state of my life now, at the age that I am, I'm enjoying my life. I really am. And I'm thanking God from where I came from, but I'm also thanking God that he lets me get a glimpse, just a glimpse. And he don't give me the whole picture, right? He gives me a glimpse, and he gives me a glimpse of my future. And I realized that when I crossed over from 22 into 23, there's yet purpose on my life. There's yet something I need to accomplish. There is something that I still need to accomplish. Elder Knight says she's loving her life. I love that. She's loving her life. And that's what I want people today to understand. I want you to love your life, even if you have to take your life one step at a time. Don't try to jet through it and run through it. Just take it one step at a time. Because if you're listening to me, or you are live today and you don't never get to come across me through YouTube or Facebook, but just realizing that you woke up this morning, as the people used to say when they used to testify in church, I don't think they do that anymore. When they testified, I thank God for the activities of my limbs, closed in my right mind. I used to think they were saying clothed, like they had clothed. Well, I think they now was saying closed in their right mind. And, and they begin to do that. So if that's you today, good, because there's still yet purpose. There's still yet an assignment. There is still yet a task. There's still yet a duty. There is still yet responsibilities. There's still yet accountabilities. There's still yet things for you to do. So kudos to you for entering in to 2023. Don't try to leave out of 2023 so soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your body, mind, soul, and body. Take care of those three elements of you so that you can have a long life. Listen, the scripture I want to share with you all today, something that you all may know. You've read it before, I hope. And if not, I want to introduce it to you. And it is John 10:10. Let the B portion of John 10:10. It says, the thief cometh only in order to steal, kill, and destroy. But the Lord says, John 10:10, period. Forget the B. The thief comes only in order to steal and kill and destroy. I come that they may have life, that they may have and enjoy life and have it in abundance to the full till it overflows. I got it out of the Amplified version. Once again, it says this. The thief comes only in order to steal, kill, and destroy, right? Jesus says, I came that they may have and enjoy life and have it in abundance. Have it in abundance to the full till it overflow. To the full until it overflow. Not only, but he came that you may have and enjoy life. It makes no sense to have life and not enjoy it. It makes no sense to have life and not enjoy it. And a lot of us is doing that today. A lot of us is doing that. We got life, but a lot of us ain't enjoying our life. And that's not good. You got to enjoy your life. You got to enjoy, even if it's in a bad part right now. And I know a lot of people are hurting, right? I'm not ignorant of that. But even in the midst of the hurt, there's still yet a God that can help with the pain. Even in the midst of the hurting, right? There's still yet a God that can help comfort you in the pain. But you have to allow him. You have to allow. He said, I have come that they may. That word may means it's a choice. It's a choice for you to enjoy your life. I come that they may have, that they may enjoy their life. I'm not going to make you, God says. I'm not going to force it upon you. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to give you a choice that while you have your life, can you at least choose to live it and enjoy it? You got to learn to accept what comes, right? Because it's there. I'm not going to be ignorant of what's in front of me. I see it. It's there. But in the midst of what I see, and if it doesn't look good, taste good, feel good, whatever, then I have to seek the Lord. Now, how do I walk through this? Because this is not making my life feel enjoyable. So how do I walk through this? How do I come out of this? How do I be fruitful in this? How do I multiply in this? How do I replenish the earth in this? How do I do this, Lord? And so allow him. If you seek him, allow him to help you walk through it in the midst of whatever the confusion. I put this word muddle. Don't muddle through life. Muddle means don't be going through life confused, all right? Mentally unstable, right? Have a sober mind, have a mature mind, that even in no matter what comes, I'm determined that nothing shall separate me from the love of God. Not even losing my children, My parents, I don't have mine. Not even losing, even kids being rebellious, disobedient. I'm not, my spouse ain't acting right. My bills ain't acting right. I am so determined to live this life with joy that I'm not going to let nothing separate me from the love of God. Now, hell, my mom used to say, come hell or high water. I never understood what that meant. Come hell or high water. I cannot let this world take my joy. I just can't. I can't let this world. He said, this joy I have, this is a song we used to sing, okay? It may not be, but this joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. It ain't biblical like that. But this joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and guess what? I'm not going to allow the world to take it away, because there's a God that I depend on. There's a God that I trust. There's a God that I know loves me. No matter where I am, he loves me. And so I'm determined to live life. Good morning, Apostle Brenda. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. Good morning, Christine. I love you guys. Thank you all for your time. And so I'm talking about today, how is life going? How's life going for you? And I'm in hopes that it's going, as some have said, it's going well. It's going lovely. It's absolutely fabulous. It's bravo, Monica. It's better results with a victorious outlook. I'm living my life to the fullest. As Jill Scott would say, I'm living it's golden. I got on gold today. It's golden. You know, I'm living this thing. I'm determined to live this thing. And so, how is life going in 2023? I pray that your life be fruitful, productive, that you do what the scripture has said, be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth over in Genesis, because that's what God intends for you to do. And we read John 10:10, that he came that you may have and enjoy life to the fullest. Don't look at, I got a cup right here, right now, right? That was given to me by somebody. I love this cup. Look, see my cup. And then on the other side, I got my name. I think this is so cute. It was my Christmas gift. Listen, my cup right now, the water is about half, right? The water is about half right now. You can either look at this, and this is how you have to look at your life. You can either look at this cup and say, it's half empty, right? Because the water's halfway. It's half empty, or it can be half full. Depend on how you view it. Depend on your mental state. It's either half empty or it's half full, which means that it's either in your mind, in your soul, that the water that's in your cup or the things that's in your life that's halfway is either decreasing in your eyes or it's on its way up. I think about this song, I don't know who the rapper is, but I'm on my way up. So it depends on how you view it. It can be, this ain't gonna get no better, or things are about to turn around. Depends on how you look in your cup. Depends on how you look at your life. And so me being one that wants to change your world by changing your view, why don't you look at the positive versus the negative? Don't look at it being so half empty, but look at it that I got room within my cup for either some people to pour into it, for me to add to it. I have room in my cup where there can be addition instead of subtraction. There can be some addition added instead of subtraction. A lot of times we look at our life and we subtract. I don't have this, I don't have that, I want this or I want that. Why don't you start adding? I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to improve in this, I'm going to make myself better in that. I'm going to add to my life and stop subtracting away from my life. Yeah, I got half of this now, but I'm going to get the rest. I'm going to get to the abundance, to the point that it's overflowing. I'm going to get there, but I have to change the view on how I'm seeing what I'm seeing, because things are not always as they appear to be, right? And my feelings are not always being truthful to me either. So therefore, I got to change my view. I have to change my perspective of how I'm looking at this particular thing, because even though it's half, it's either half going up or I'm going to do half going down. I prefer to go up. Like the song man said, I'm on my way up. There is no way I'm going to sing a song. I'm on my way down. Mary J. Blige redid a song. It wasn't her song, but since I can't think of the original singer, about I'm going down, because I don't know the original artist of that song. So I have to use Mary J. Blige with the remix of it. I'm going down. I'm not going down. Oh, if I go down, I'm going with a fight. I'm on my way up. I'm not trying to go down. Not in life, not in living, not when there's a God that's for me and not against me. I have a God that's for me, not against me. He's for me. He knows the plans. Even in the midst of the children of Israel being in captivity in Babylon, he tell them, look, I know the plans that I have towards you. And they're good plans. I want to prosper you. Even in the midst of your bondage, even in the midst of your hurt, even in the midst of your confusion, even in the midst of your worry, even in the midst of your sadness, wherever you may find yourself in a negative state and seeing that it's hard. I don't know how I'm getting out of this. The Lord said, I know where you are. I know the plans that I have for you, and they're good plans, even in the midst of wherever you may find yourself to be. I know the plans now. What all I need from you, don't make it difficult. God said, don't make it hard. I just want you to trust me. Just trust me. It's going to be all right. I promise you. Just trust me. I'm going to bring you out of captivity. I'm going to put you in a place that's going to be flowing with milk and honey. Things ain't going to always be like that. It's going to get better in the process of time. Allow time. I said, let us celebrate life one step at a time. Take a step, sweetheart. Take a step. And as you step, I want you to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Take a step and learn how to breathe. Listen, as I was thinking about how is life going with people and with me and everything else. Thank you, Elder Knight. It was Rose Royce, she said, was the original. And yes, we going up. We ain't going down. We going up. We're not going down. I'm going up, y'all. Listen. So as I was thinking about how is life going, and sometimes we make life for ourselves difficult. We make life for ourselves difficult. Be it some decisions we make, not thinking things through, different things. But I came up with 4, right? That would make our life difficult, and most of them, these 4 are related to me. So first me, then you, right? And so sometimes what will not make us have or enjoy life in the abundance to the fullest till it's overflowing is number one would be when we pretend to be someone we're not. When we pretend to be someone we're not. And that's a hard way to live life. Trying to please people, trying to meet their standards, trying to meet what they want you to be. That's hard. And trying to live a life like that when you're pretending to be someone you're not, right? I'm a young lady. My speech may not always be on point. And I'm one that will make up a word in a minute. You can't find it in the dictionary. They haven't created it yet. And so sometimes I will make up some words and people will correct me. And then they'll be like, you need to increase your vocabulary. And you Monica, you're Dr. Monica, you shouldn't talk like that. And they want to make me someone that I'm not. I'm not. I will work on increasing my vocabulary. I will, because I want to be better in some things. But I cannot pretend to be somebody I'm not. Monica makes up words. Monica will stumble on some words, right? Monica will make mistakes. She will do that. Monica gonna say some things. Monica may roll her eyes. Monica may do some things you may think is inappropriate. Am I willing to work on my character? Of course I am. But you can't make me be something that is not already in me, right? You can't make me be that. My husband, vocabulary may not be as strong, or my husband sometimes may say something or do something, because he has a joyful heart. My husband do it. He really does, which makes me be happy. I thank God for him. And some things that he do, and they be like, George, don't do that, or that's just George, or whatever. And so sometimes it may make him feel a certain kind of way. But then I tell him, be you. Be you. You cannot go through life trying to please other people. Be you. Be you. Be the joyful man that you are. Be the man that don't say the right word. Be the man that they'll catch on. That if they got a good vocabulary, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. And so you can't go through life pretending to be somebody you're not, because it's not going to make your life joyful. You're not going to have a good life. Matter of fact, if you go through life pretending to be somebody you're not and holding the real you on the inside, and it never gets to come out, and rather people accept it or not, but it's just you, and you hold all of you on the inside, you gonna make yourself sick, because you don't know how to be you in the world. And the only place you find yourself that can be you is at home. That's not good. That's messing up your life. That's messing up your life. So one way to make life difficult is when you pretend to be somebody you're not. I set up in my mind a long time ago, either you're going to like me or not, and it's okay. Either way, because guess what? I still yet love you. I did a post on my page, stop prejudging people about what you hear about them. Enter into their life at 100% capacity for them, 100%, and let them subtract themselves by their character with you on down. 89, you do that, 75, whatever. Give them 100% in the start, and they'll learn to subtract themselves. But don't go in there giving them 0 and they have to build themselves up to your 100. No, give them 100 and let them work themselves down as far as their personalities and so forth and so on. But I'm going to give you 100%. And I want you to give me the same courtesy, because you got to learn to love me for me, because I cannot pretend to be somebody I'm not, right? It affects my life, right? Number 2, when you're not, what makes living life difficult is this: when you're not able to get answers or find answers to solutions to your problems. You can make life hard. When you are not able to get or find answers or solutions to your problems, life begins to get hard, because you begin to worry. It takes you into a state of worriness. It takes you into a state of being fearful, because you don't know the outcome. And so therefore, because you can't figure it out, there's no solution you can come up with. It brings anxiety in the midst of your life. I told you all, this is some things I've been through, and I want to share them with you. So when you can't figure it out, you sit down, the numbers are not matching up, the money ain't matching up to pay the bills or do whatever you need to do. Things ain't coming connected together. You don't know which way to go. And if you don't know which way to go, I advise you this: be still. See the salvation of the Lord. Be still. Don't be anxious for nothing, because you will make some bad decisions. You will make some terrible decisions because you can't find the solution. There's a time frame maybe attached to it. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to handle it. And you will go forth and make some bad decisions. I advise you to sit still and hear the voice of the Lord, so that he can counsel you through the midst of what you can't find on your own, what you can't discern on your own. Allow the Lord to talk you through it, because he will enter into your spirit, calm you down, and then you'll be able to think. You can't think when you're all anxious and everything, and it'll mess up your life. It'll mess up your life. You won't be able to enjoy anything. You won't be able to go do anything, because you'll be so scared to do anything. You don't have the answers. You're worried to life. I don't want to say to death. You're worried to life on how you're going to make this happen. And it makes life difficult. It will make life difficult. So don't pretend to be somebody you're not. And when you can't find solutions or answers to your problems or things that arise up in your life, go somewhere and sit down. Go somewhere and sit down and gather your thoughts, because your thoughts are all over the place. If you're anything like me, oh my God, my thoughts can go out there. Your thoughts will go all over the place. And so you need to get somewhere and calm yourself down. If not, you're going to make some bad decisions and make life even more difficult as you process through, right? What else makes life difficult in living it? What else makes living life difficult? Living above your means. Living above your means. Listen, let me tell you. Listen, I'm going to be transparent right here. Look, I can't call it the devil, because it ain't. Because it's just like accepting the Lord Jesus Christ is a choice. Using these apps is absolutely a choice. These apps here, you best be careful. It's Affirm, Klarna, and it's another one where they allow you to pay over time, because it's something that you want now that you're not willing to pay full price for. So what you'll do, they give you a certain limit that you can spend. Affirm, Klarna, and it's another one. I can't think of it. And if you purchase these items, they give you a way that you can pay. You can do this, number one, number two, or number three, because it's something that you're going to pay in the process over time. And Lord help, if you ain't got control and you use these apps, you're going to find you got bill on top of bill on top of bill on top of bill, because you didn't consider the consequences of it, because it's something that you saw, that you wanted, and you needed it. No, you didn't need it. You wanted it now. You wanted it now. So you put it on the account and you pray it. They give you little amounts sometimes, depending on how big your purchase. They give you little amounts that you can pay every 2 weeks, every month, every 3 weeks, whatever. But in the process of time, if you wind up putting a whole lot of stuff on there, you got a lot of bill to be paid, right? So living life, what will make living life difficult is living above your means. If you don't have it to purchase in full, like life is given to us in full, if you don't have it to purchase in full, I highly advise you to wait. I advise you wait, because eventually what's going to happen, because these things are due every 2 weeks, every week, once a month, depending on your purchase, that you'll see your bills. If you're already having a problem meeting your current bills, it makes no sense to create more bills. Lesson I had to learn. If you can't meet your current bills, it makes no sense to create more bills. Duh. Talking to myself. I ain't talking to y'all. Talking to myself. It makes no sense. So it makes living life difficult, because it would take you into the state of number 2 when you're not able to find answers or get solutions to how you're going to meet these bills. But if you can't meet your current bills, don't go and create more bills. That's not wisdom. And it will make living life difficult, because you're living above your means. Don't do that to yourself. That's not wise. And you'll find yourself trying to figure out, like my mom used to say this, and I didn't understand it either, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? Peter never, everybody was stealing from Peter, right? So they can pay everybody else, and Peter never got paid. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Stop living above your means. It will help you have a better and enjoyable life, right? And then this one, I'm going to give you this one. This is my final one. What makes living life difficult? When you can't say no. When you can't say no. I used to have a problem with saying no. Then when I said no, I wanted to provide an explanation of my no. Then I heard somebody say, no is a sentence all by itself. When you say no, put a period right there. Boop. No. Because have you ever noticed when you tell somebody, ask you something, and you say no, that they don't turn their back and walk away. It's like they stand there, or they stay on the phone, or they stay in your presence so that you can explain your no. I don't have an explanation. I just don't want to do it. I just, I just, I just don't want to do it. I no. Somebody asked me for something yesterday, and I said no, and I put a period right there. Right? Some people I will explain no to, but not all the time. Because I'm not trying to make my living, my life difficult. I'm not going to put me in debt to help you meet something. I don't have it. No. So instead of me sometimes saying I don't have it to spare, it's not that I don't have it. I just don't have it to spare. I'm going to nicely tell you no. You were living life difficult when you don't know how to say no. You got to set, in other words, what I'm trying to say, you have to set boundaries and you have to make people respect your boundaries. That's all. That's all. Now, you're free to use your no any kind of way you want. And if you want to continue to keep saying yes to everything, so be it. Maybe you're graced to do it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to even say I am. I'm not. But it helps me to set boundaries. To set boundaries. And me realizing and knowing when to say no frees me up, frees my mind, frees my soul, keeps my body in alignment, keeps my mental stable, because I don't have to do what I don't want to do, which takes me back to number one, pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm not here to meet everybody's needs. I'm not. Sometimes the people may find themselves in situations because of their bad decisions. But if I'm the scapegoat for their bad decisions, they will never learn what bad decisions they made. I can't be the scapegoat. Like, I did this, but I know Monica got it for me, so I'm going to do this because I know I can get it back from Monica. No. You can't allow people to utilize you as their scapegoat. I'm sorry. Not trying to be hard, but I'm trying to live. And I'm trying to have and enjoy a full, abundant life that's going to overflow. So sometimes we make life difficult all because we just don't know how to say no. Okay? We don't know how to say no. Let me share this again with you all. Look. The scripture said this, John 10:10. The thief comes only in order to steal and kill and destroy. Jesus says, I came. I came that they may have. Once again, it's a choice. It's your choice. That they may have and enjoy life and have it in abundance to the full till it overflows. That's abundant life to the full until it overflows, because that's what the Lord desires for us. He wants us to have. There are some things I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. He wants you to prosper, but he wants your soul to prosper with you. It makes no sense to give you prosperity when your soul is in a detrimental state. You're wasted. You're wasted. It makes no sense when your soul is in a detrimental state to prosper you, because you will waste it. And our God is wise, that he doesn't want us to fall into other traps, into other means that will take us under. No. So he knows how to say no. You're not getting that right now. You're not ready for it. I want you to have and enjoy your life. You're not ready for it. No. And God don't explain his no. God does not explain his no. Yes, no, wait. Yes, no, wait. No, you're not getting that right now. You're not ready for that. And I'm not going to give this to you to set your life up for failure. I'm not going to give this to you to set your life up for failure. Even God knows how to say no. We have to learn how to say no. So let's recap this real quick. I'm talking to you about how is life going, right? And then I said, what makes living life difficult? One, when you pretend to be someone you're not. Two, when you're not able to get or find answers or solutions to your problems. Three, living above your means. And four, when you can't say no. You got to learn how to do these things in order for you to have and enjoy what? Life. So as you peruse, as you peruse throughout 2023, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Go celebrate yourself. Even if you have to go by yourself, go celebrate yourself. Enjoy your life. Get it to the point that it's full. If you're single, get it to the point if it's full. If you're married, get your marriage to the point that it's full so that things can start overflowing in your life, that people can see the goodness of the Lord upon your life. Because he came, didn't he say it? John 10:10, I came that they may have and enjoy life. And that is my desire for you as well. So you all have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. I enjoyed you all. I've been reading your comments. I appreciate you all. And so will be here every Saturday, 10 o'clock p.m. 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. My name is Monica Lloyd. You tuned into Bravo Living. Bravo stands for Better Results with a Victorious Outlook. But for me, I want to change your world by changing your view. Tune in with me on Facebook and my YouTube channel. You can find me in both places with Dr. Monica Lloyd. And it has been my honor, and it has definitely been my pleasure to be in your listening ear on today. Have a blessed day. Be safe out there and get back home safely. I love you now. Until next time, see you soon.